What's up, guys and girls? It is Josh of JBauerart, JBauerart.com. Welcome to another episode of Artist Weekly Update. Artist Weekly Update number 24, and it is December 13th, 2018. The end of the year is almost upon us. Let me do a little sharing real quick so we can actually get people to watch. Let's see. So I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing all right. Tired as hell. All right. So we are all shared on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. Well, not the Twitter. Or not really the Instagram, but all on the Facebook, all on the pages. And I talked about this a couple weeks ago. If you are watching this and you have found this through the JB Designs page, please make sure to go to the JBauerart page and like that page. The JB Designs page will be deleted at the end of January. I am tired of running two separate pages. Still, getting everything fixed up with the rebranding of myself and all that, but I want to start fresh and everything in the new year with the JBauerart stuff. So JB Designs has got to go. So if you're liking the new page and you want to keep up with, or if you like the old page and want to keep up with all the stuff that I am getting into in 2019, you need to make sure to like the JBauerart page. Before I get started with everything, I figured there may be new people watching this, maybe people that don't even know me that watch this. So if this is the first episode you're tuning into, or just come upon it, or some stranger is randomly showing you this, thank you, random stranger. I am Josh Bauer. I am also formerly known as JB Designs, and now being known as JBauerart. I'm an artist based in Orlando, Florida. I'm originally from Ohio, but I moved to Florida about 10 years ago now, and I paint pretty pictures. I work mostly with acrylic paint on canvas. Occasionally I'll do some skateboard stuff, some stuff on wood, different things here and there, but mostly my main focus is canvas or acrylic paint on canvas. I'm really good at talking too. I'm phenomenal at it. I started the Artist Weekly Update to have at least something new on my YouTube channel once a week at the very least. I try to do more, but some of the paintings I do or some of the things I do take a little bit longer. Some of them don't record right, and then I'm not able to put anything out. Like the mist painting will not ever come out because half of those files were corrupted on that one. And what else? Oh yeah, the Gotham painting that is sitting behind me that I'll get to here soon. That one will also not be coming out because it was very dark for the two videos or the couple of videos I actually recorded, and then it didn't even bother recording the third one. But I am in the works of currently recording the new painting right here, which I will get to in a few. But yeah, if you're new to this, welcome. Thank you for checking out my video. I really appreciate it. You can find all my stuff via JBauerart. I am on Facebook. I have a Facebook artist page, and I also have a fan page. I'm trying to make the fan page a little bit different and add a few more things there that you normally won't see, or maybe won't see right away on the Facebook page. So if you want to get a little bit more in depth, a little bit more knowing me, make sure to join the fan page. I may try to get back into doing giveaways at the beginning of the month. I've had a little it's just crazy year, crazy month, crazy things going down. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things on a few stuff. If you would like to check out more of my work, it's all on the social media. Definitely follow me on Instagram. I will say Instagram's the best way to follow me. It gets the most attention. It's the easiest way to like things. You can do the notifications every time I post. But yeah, you could see work in progress pictures of paintings I'm actually working on. Where I'm going to be event-wise, what I'm doing with my buddies, the Kitchen Killers, hanging with Web Show. Heaven only knows who else I'm going to be working with in 2019. I'm really trying to push some things here and there, focus in on a couple of things, and really get something moving, because 2018 was kind of So I'm a little bit more refocused, and we'll get into that a little bit more here later in this episode. But yeah, I'm trying to change things up. I probably should have checked the sound before I went crazy with everything. Damn. Watch. Well, at least you can hear me. But you can hear me a lot better. Alright. Hold still. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let me get this to... Formerly known as JB. Testing. Yeah. Let me get this. I sound so much better now. So, hopefully it wasn't too bad of a sound for you. Sorry about that. I get ahead of myself sometimes. So, yeah. JBauerart, everything. Please like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe to this page. I'm just going to keep this page. I've talked about it in previous videos of where I can't really mess with the custom URL. I changed it when I first got in. I don't see, in all honesty, and I know I'm a pessimist. Many people like to tell me that. I don't see this page blowing up for me as in ways of other people may. This is just another way to kind of get the stuff out there here and there. So if worst comes to worst, if I get thousands and thousands of people subscribing and I need to switch over, I'll switch over. Then there'll be a video down the road of me talking crap to my old self, this self now, saying, why didn't you change it back then? Because I'm lazy and I don't feel like it. And it took forever just to get to, I think I'm at 70 some, 80 subscribers right now. I don't have that kind of time. I want to paint pretty pictures. I don't want to... So anyways, so before I go too far, before I have to take it off because I'm already roasting, you have to check out my new Tom and Dan BDM hoodie. Let me show you the back. If you are not familiar with Tom and Dan, I've talked about them several times. They are my favorite podcast based here in Orlando, Florida. I have done some work with them. I hope to do some more work with them in the near future, especially in 2019. I did a giant painting for them and donated to their celebrity charity foot golf tournament, where it was auctioned off. I made some prints and auctioned that off, or sold those and donated all the money, all the funds to a awesome organization called a Yellow Brick Road. If you'd like to get more info about that, you can always just search Yellow Brick Road Orlando on Google, or you can go a couple episodes back. You'll see one that kind of looks like some magnets that I'm holding, like a big painting with just Tom and Dan stuff all over it. Check out that video, and yeah, I gave a bunch of details about that. But yeah, that is the new Tom and Dan hoodie, and it is soft and comfortable as hell. I love it. It's great. I hope it stays cool this weekend so I can actually wear it out and about this weekend, because I am not wearing it to work because I don't want it destroyed. Hey Terry. Thank you very much. I'm about to talk about the Gotham painting here pretty soon. So where to go first? All right, so let's talk about what happened in the past week. The main thing that happened this week was I went to Pound the Grape down in Melbourne, Florida. They had me out as their special guest featured artist, whatever you want to call it. I was there from my official time for an afternoon with Josh Bauer was from 12 to 4, and then the Harry Potter U-Ball was from 4 until 9. We had a really nice time. Had my stuff all up all through the whole area. Talked to a few different people here and there. Had a very nice time. Sold a little bit here. Cliff and Rebecca, the owners of Pound the Grape, they actually bought a framed Harley Quinn poster of mine. So that will be going up in their new place soon. And that was really cool. I switched up the paintings a little bit because they have been sitting, the ones that were sitting there since the beginning of November. So I switched it up for the last few weeks in December. And then I'll go back the first or second weekend of January to go pick everything up to get ready for Sci-Fi Bartow. But Saturday was great. The Kitchen Killers were there. Our friend, their social media specialist, Shelly, was there. Our friends at Hanging with Web Show stopped by. Excuse me.
They came out. They stopped by later that evening, hung out with us. So it's always great to see them. They actually live down in that area, so we only get to see them here and there. So Melbourne is about an hour and a half away from us, give or take. So we don't get to see them as much as we'd like, but it was really great to have them come out after their busy day and come say hi. And then who else did we see? We saw the Mad Scientist and that crew. I'm really bad with names. I remember faces. I remember faces, and I remember like I'll even remember the artwork you bought for me. I actually ran into. We were in Melbourne, and a guy was walking up, and I knew his face, and I knew him from somewhere, and I was pretty sure I knew the painting he purchased from me. And he's like, "Hey, how's it going? I didn't even know you were gonna be here. Thanks, Facebook." But he's like, "We saw your work," and because Pound the Grape actually had me put my artwork, like my whole setup, in their window, one of their windows, and then I put paintings up on this big. Um, I don't even know what it was. Like a giant statue thing, or not statue, giant shelf thing. It was huge, but they displayed their paintings there all the time, so they let me take over that. They let me take over a ton of different spots. It was very interesting because they told me to bring everything, and they're still little limited on spacing. So trying to get everything up was a little fun, but we did. I think I did a very good job, and I had all my stuff in the windows. But yeah, and again, I can't remember the name. I remember his face. I even remember what painting he bought. He bought the Thor painting at Space Coast Comic Con or no Space Coast Nerd Fest a couple years back, and it was really nice to see him. But yeah, I'll remember faces. I'll remember where I know you from, but your stinking name I won't remember. I'm sorry. I'm horrible at it. Like, hey, you. So yeah, if I just don't say your name, it's because I don't remember it. I'll remember you, but I won't remember your name. But yeah, we had a great time. I will say so. I'll bring the painting forward. So the Gotham painting was interesting. I will say this was the hardest painting to do with the guys that I have done to date. Um, I was, I guess, overconfident. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I was trying to go a little bit bigger. Try a little bit. Push the boundaries a little bit. The guys are always trying to test me, so I'm like, yeah, go. Let's go the same. Terry says I'm the same, and I work at a trade where you really need to remember names. I try. It takes me like 3 or 4 times hanging out with somebody to get the name down. And it's like it's got to be consecutive. Like if I don't see you for months, it's like yeah, you yeah. But yeah, it's bad with the names. But so back to the painting. So we got all set up, and I actually set up behind the kitchen killers. They did not. They live stream here a bit here and there, and Terry was very nice to catch the shows, and I think he really enjoyed them. So thank you, Terry. I appreciate that all the way from Ireland. I did tell the guys that they now have a friend from Ireland or a fan from Ireland as well, and that you were watching. They were super stoked about that, and they wanted me to thank you. But yeah, so this thing it took about 2 hours to paint, and I had to walk away from it at one point. The guys took a break, so I decided to take a break as well. Thank you very much, Terry. We really appreciate that. Hopefully, Pound the Grape is in the works of moving stuff and redoing some stuff and doing some other things. I don't know how much I can say. I don't know if it's a secret or not. But they're getting into some big things, and they want the Kitchen Killers around to perform even more, and they want me to come out even more too, to work with the Kitchen Killers and out on my own, and they want to feature my artwork even more, and we're going to be doing more and more stuff together, so that should be really cool. But the painting, man, this is one of those ones that I really wanted to light on fire. I was going to start my own Facebook Live and just on fire and call it a day. Um, I don't know what it was. So when I do my canvases, I normally don't put gesso on. They're usually pretty good to go right out of the packaging. So I don't put gesso on. Usually when I did gesso, it was back in high school when I built my own frames and stuff like that. I don't really have the room to do that in my current situation. And honestly, you can get pre-built frames pretty cheap if you keep an eye out at Michael's. I mean, they have a lot of buy three get one free deals or three for the price of one. They always have deals. So I don't normally put gesso on, but I knew I wanted a lot of white through this, and I did the same thing with the tree painting the last time I was with the Kitchen Killers on Black Friday. So I went through and put the white gesso on. I'm like, cool, it'll get me started, get a little bit working through here, and we'll be good to go. So I don't know if it was the gesso, if it was an ice box, and we all were like huddled up in our hoodies and stuff, and it was chilly. So I don't know, but like the paint, honestly, the whole paint, but like just starting everything off, nothing would dry and nothing would blend together. Like the blends in here are okay, like up and through here. They're okay, but they're not my best. I will say it. And this is not, I know a lot of people love it, of this painting, and thank you very much, but it is not one of my favorite paintings. It came out a lot better than I thought, but it was a rough go for the first. Actually, it was a rough go through the whole damn thing. It's been a while since I've really wanted to light a painting on fire that badly. Because I even admitted when I did the tree on Black Friday with the guys, I had a little problems, but it was only the first half hour trying to get the tree working without. Excuse me, I didn't have gray with me, so I was having little problems blending stuff, but it ended up working really well. I think the next time I'm not, I'm either gonna put just regular white down, or I'm not gonna put any before the painting. Cause, but I don't remember having that much trouble with Jack on Halloween, so I don't know what it was. But I had a lot of problems just getting it going properly, getting everything together right. And I was getting really frustrated and very angry. And I just talked all the s about my painting. And the guys are, I love the guys and I love the Kitchen Killers crew, but they don't have my dark humor. They're very positive guys, very positive. Everything's more on the positive end. I am more on the negative a hole end. My wife loves to call me that all the time, but she says she wouldn't have me any other way. But I am really, I, I just make terrible fun of myself and terrible fun of what is going on. It's the way I cope with things. So yeah, I was talking about lighting that thing on fire, putting my fist through it, chucking it out into the middle of the mall. Yeah, so you know, I really give my friends credit for staying my friends, because especially with trying to do what we're doing right now, because when things are not going well, especially right at this moment, I'm having a little bit of problems here and there with my temper more than usual. You know, just some things. I'm not going to get into it. I've gotten into it in other shows and stuff, but my temper is a lot worse than it usually is. And hey, it just, there's times where it just, I am not a fun person to be around. So I tried to, once we got all set up and I got the painting going and got it to a certain spot, I chilled out, but it was very rough. But other than that, the event was great. A big thank you to Cliff and Rebecca for having us out to Pound the Grape. A big thank you to the entire staff for Pound the Grape. They had all kinds of people there. We had a very great time. Thank you to Kitchen Killers for coming out and doing what they do best, playing some tunes and entertaining the crowd. Mad Scientist and his family. Thank you to my wife and my mom. My mom drove all the way out from Orlando just to come hang out for a few hours with us, and she got to watch me live paint in person, so that was cool. She had a very nice time. The Hanging with Web show, of course, they came out, and they came out at the end, so they got to see the nice, pretty end, and they're like, "Oh, that was great." I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't see what happened beforehand." But yeah, I really hope we get to do more with Pound the Grape. I would really like to do more with them in a variety of different ways. Let me see if I can find something real quick. I don't know if you guys can hear me from back here, but I bought one of my shirts. Aha! I will have to remember to print them out for the next show because they're officially printed. Everything's good to go. But I think I talked about I was doing graphic design stuff and logo designs and T-shirt designs for Pound the Grape, and I ended up doing. So this is their original logo, but they are doing T-shirts, and there's 4 different T-shirts with my designs on them. So I bought my personal favorite, and I know it's backwards because of the front camera thing, but this is supposed to be wine spilled, and it says hashtag get pounded. That's one of their hashtags. So yeah, that is my design. There's 3 other ones. I will post up the pictures. I've posted up the pictures before, so you're more than welcome to go search for them. For the next show, I'll try to remember to bring or to print out the things in reverse so you guys can fully see them. But yeah, I snagged one of my shirts, and they have them like all over on display. It was really cool. And then they have my artwork. I switched it all up. I left Catwoman there, switched up a couple of the fairies, left the Venom symbol there. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks there'll be some sales. But I really appreciate Cliff and Rebecca and Pound the Grape for letting me have my artwork there. Um, is one of those new ways I'm trying to figure out how to get my artwork in different places other than conventions. Especially the paintings. The paintings are great to take to conventions, but not everybody's going to roll up and buy a $300 to $400 painting at a convention. So Cliff and Rebecca and Pound the Grape are giving me a different and new opportunity to get my artwork out there, and hopefully with the new things that they have going on, we'll be able to do even more. I want to do more live painting. I'm hoping to get a few more months with the Kitchen Killers in front of me, because, and I'm always honest with you guys here, and I'm always honest always, but I really like working with the Kitchen Killers because they're in the front getting all the attention or most of the attention, and I'm hiding in the back just doing my thing. I've talked about it before. It's been very interesting for me to try to get more and more into that spotlight. I've never been the biggest fan of it. I like to hang out in the background. Yeah, definitely. Terry brings up kind of a gallery to showcase your work. Hey, Jesse, how are you? Thank you for watching again, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm trying to plug in my light because it's dying. And I'm not as blind as usual, so let's fix that real quick. I know you guys want to see my pretty face. Oh, bloody hell. Get in your home light. Okay. So yeah, we will see what happens with Pound the Grape, but yeah, they're the new situation that they're going to. Oh, cool. So if you see my brother's comments there, he is trying to build up a. He's my younger brother Jesse. He's my middle brother. There's 3 of us total, so be aware, or afraid, whichever you want. But he's trying to build up a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel of playing video games. He's trying to get that going. I think he plays a few different games, but I'm trying to help him build it up as I build up my channel. So if you see him in there, be very afraid. Yes, it is Goofball JB Gaming. So please go give him a subscribe. You're supporting him. He supports me. We all support each other. It's one big happy family. But yeah, I'm actually going to be doing. I told him I'd help him out with doing some images and stuff for him. Oh, very cool, Terry. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to try to do a logo for him here soon. I'm trying to get the idea coming to my head. But yeah, I'm going to do some stuff for him to help support him because he always supports me. So yeah, if you like checking out people playing video games, check him out. So yeah, Pound the Grape was great. We went to dinner afterwards and caused some chaos over at where'd we go? Oh, we went to Outback, like an hour before they closed, and but we made sure to tip the guy very well, and the food was great, and we sat and chatted for a while, some future plans and different things like that. So yeah, great time Saturday. And then within the last week, I've done a couple of different things. The first thing I've done is, if you have not seen my post, I'm currently putting a hold on all commissions. I had a couple people that had commissions in there. I messaged them and they did not message me back. So maybe we'll get together down the road. Um, I I really want. So the reason I'm taking a break from commissions, and I don't know how long this break's gonna be. It could be 3 months. It could be very long. I need to work on stuff that I want to work on, and I have been focused for 6 months or longer of getting stuff that people want done, and it's kind of turning into a job. I already have a job. I don't need another job. Jesse, you're always a work in progress. So it's I'm really trying to take a break and create things that I want to create, be it designs, graphic design stuff, stuff for the Kitchen Killers, um, stuff for myself, which I'll get to in a minute. The painting that's a giant beast behind me. I just I need a break. I need a mental break and to restart everything and try to get this whatever I'm doing working better. I've talked about it before. It's currently not working as good as it should, and it's very frustrating. Um, I yeah, it's some of it's jealousy, but I look at my other artist friends that are doing certain things, and they are doing way better than I am in a variety of different ways, and I'm very happy for them. But it also bugs the crap out of me. I just feel like I should be doing more and more out there, and I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's working with Kitchen Killers and doing that thing is going to help. I don't know if working. I think it's down to finding an audience. Yeah, it's really down to finding an audience, and I find them here and there, but they don't stick around. There's like a handful of awesome audience members. Uh, oh, hey Kim, how are you? Now you're the Kim that stopped by the Pound the Grape, right? Because I was just talking about I'm horrible with names, but I remember faces. So if this is the Kim, yes, okay. Yeah, I almost forgot to thank you. Thank you very much, Kim. Kim was so nice. She came down with her family and some extra people to come support myself and the Kitchen Killers Saturday. It was very nice to have her down. She stuck around for a little while and watched me paint live and watched me almost break a painting in half. But she was very awesome. She sat around and we chatted for a little bit. She's always great to chat with. She's one of those cool fans, and one of those long time fans that is just cool to sit around and BS with, because she gives me input from the outside, which is very nice. Because you know, even the Kitchen Killers guys or some of those guys are kind of still in the mix of things. So it's very cool. Yeah, the costumes were great at the show, Terry. Very cool stuff. The Mad Scientist was actually Mad Eye Moody, and there was all kinds of different styles too. Like people would either just do the full Harry Potter gig, or they did like one guy was just in a suit with the right color tie and stuff, and it still worked. And like his girlfriend was like just kind of dressed up a bit. It was really neat. But a big thank you to Kim and her family for coming out and supporting what I do. That was very cool. We were in their neck of the woods, so she came out and hung out. But Kim is absolutely right. And I think that this started with the beginning of the rebranding. It is great to see you, Kim. It was very cool. Uh, but the reflect, refuel, refocus. Oh, hey, how's it going? The ICN Web TV just checked in. That is I, it's an affiliate of Hanging with Web Show. What's the official word? I don't know. The Hanging with Web Show guys run the ICN Web TV. That's a mouthful. But thank you guys for stopping in and saying hi. They are super awesome. They actually feature many of my videos on their channel. I think I have like a whole little playlist section that you can go and see me and stalk me. And they're both here. I like it. But thank you very much, guys, and thank you guys for coming out on Saturday. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm in this middle of just trying to, and I've been doing it for a while. And Garrett from Hanging with Web Show has talked to me here and there. We've had very long, hour-long conversations, hour plus, about trying to figure out what to do with my art. A lot of people needs a huge Gotham for his wall. There's one right here. Or I could come paint it at your guys' place if you want me to paint it on the at the house. I want to do a mural. That is a bucket list thing. If you're serious and want something like that on your walls, seriously talk to me and we'll figure something out. Because I have a bunch of people. I've had a few people go, "Hey, would you do a mural on my wall?" Yeah, sure. I've never done one, but I'm up for it. And I think they get a little nervous because I've never done one. Uh, so they have been. I haven't had a. I keep getting little teases of they want me to do one, but it never happens. So if Cosplay Michael wants one, let's talk, and we will get something set up for next year. I would be happy to do it, and we'll figure out. We could trade things or whatever it is. We'll do something. But yeah, if you guys could be my guinea pig, that would be great. And I will time lapse it, and we will share the crap out of that video. But yeah, and that's exactly what I need. It's just weird stuff like that. Not weird, but just off stuff or what I'm currently working on. I got to make this back into being fun, and I've lost the fun, and I've just gotten burnt out with things. So I'm going back to why I started it. I love painting. Even if everything fell apart and you guys didn't care about me anymore, I got nothing out of anything. Nobody bought anything ever, and I just which are that close. No, but I would still paint. I would still paint things. I would still create things. I don't know what I would do with it. I'd rent a warehouse and store it in there, and then somebody can sell it off when I'm dead. I don't care. But I need to create things. I need to paint. I've always got to make that creative thing going. So yeah, the commissions are done for right now. I need a nice break. They may come back, they may not. I may do random ones here and there that I really like the idea. But as of right now, yes, it definitely feels too much like work. And I have a day job and I don't need to have another one. Yeah. So that is the current situation with that. Excuse me. So, man, I'm already 32 minutes in, and I have barely gotten through this list. I did not realize how much I had to talk. Hey, by the way, if anybody's wondering, it's 9 days till my birthday. I keep forgetting it's coming up. That's the only bad thing about having a birthday 3 days before Christmas. You barely remember it once you go past 21. It's like, oh yeah, that thing's coming up. But it's on a Saturday, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I usually go find food. Like I go to like a food place I really want to go to, try out a new food place that I haven't been to or something. I have no idea what I'm doing. I may try because we're kind of busy this weekend. Monster's birthday is first. Monster's birthday, my mom's birthday is this Sunday. We are Saturday. We're gonna head to Universal all together. Do a little Christmas shopping. We're not going to Universal itself. We're gonna go to Universal City Walk, and we're gonna take her out to lunch. Do a little Christmas shopping that we need to do, and then Sunday. I don't know what we're doing Sunday on her actual birthday. I know there's gonna be some baking involved, because we need to do our holiday baking, and she wants to just spend time with me because I'm usually in here creating things. So she's like, "I want you here." I'm like, "Okay." I may take her out to breakfast. I don't know, but yeah, this weekend is Monster's birthday, and then next weekend is my birthday, and then Christmas. But yeah, what did Terry put? Terry put, yeah, he has a few friends. They only ever get a Christmas gift. It's very disappointing. Yeah. So the really cool thing about my mom and then my dad and his stepmom, they never pulled that game. It's a little more when I've gotten older, but when I was younger, there were because my mom's birthday is December 16th. And people used to pull that on her, and it's like a week away. So she refused to let that happen when I was growing up. So she made sure that I got birthday presents and Christmas presents, and they were separate. Now that I'm a little bit older, I ask for a little bit bigger things, so they kind of become one, or like I get the money from both to buy that one thing. So it's a little bit different now that I'm older. But yeah, my mom's always made sure that I got separate things. So But I get really big things for for the two, which is great. Like my handy new camera, which is back that way because it's on its tripod to record the beast that's behind me, which I'll eventually get to. So yeah, so now that I right after I announced that I was taking the break and made that decision, like I felt this wave of like relaxedness and started creating everything. So um, I worked on a secret project that is for somebody that will get revealed next week, later in the week. I will not tell you when because it'll give away the surprise. But I worked on something special for a special someone, and I wanted to give them now, but I was denied by the other people involved. Did I? Let's keep it a surprise. I'm like, I don't like keeping surprises. Here it is now. Anyways, so yeah, I will post that and talk about that as soon as I can. But so once I got done with that and finally fixed everything, and if anybody's wondering, I did get checked on the spelling of ingredient on that damn thing, and I got that fixed. Don't worry. But I did, and there may be spelling errors in here. I don't know. I think I checked it, but who cares? Spelling's for quitters. Okay, spelling is for quitters. If you're ever wondering, spelling's for quitters. But I talked about, I think it was last week or the week before, I talked about I want a new JBauerart shirt. I did the Bauer Club when I was, which Bauer Club actually works still. But I've only designed one shirt for myself. I'm like, I need a new shirt, especially with doing the stuff with the Kitchen Killers. Oh, thank you, Terry. It was last week. Terry is my YouTube guy now because he'll remember things better than I do because I don't remember crap. But he or so I'm like, I really need a shirt. I need a JBauerart shirt. I need it for the beginning of 2019. I need to get it done. Need to get it designed. Um, and I talked about the story of my wife saying that I need a parental advisory wherever I go. So I thought, why not a rated JB shirt? So if you did not catch it, here it is. This is the design. I plan on making a black shirt or a very dark gray shirt with white image, and then I plan on making a light gray shirt, like a lighter shirt with a black image on it. But yeah, it says parental advisory, explicit content, splatter paint, crude language, offensive comments, and bad jokes. I'm pretty sure that is the definition of me if you look it up. But and then of course I added my splatter. I am hoping to make it about that big across, and then I'm gonna put on the back, probably about that big, this the regular JBauerart logo, and then probably my .com if I ever fix it. Maybe I should put the Facebook. I don't know. I'm voting for the JBauer black and white versus the red and black. Ah, Bauer pack. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I will design a black and red one. And Terry, if you're gonna buy it, we'll figure it out. I got to figure out where I'm getting the shirts made. I had a guy. I don't know if he's still doing shirts, and he's also up north now. I believe. I think he moved out of Florida, so I'd have to pay a little bit more for shipping and stuff. Um, my mom and I are actually since we got the. I've shown that the garage is all redone. I showed you the process through that. I'm currently. We're gonna get a vinyl cutter. It's called a Cricut. We're gonna purchase that probably after Christmas, and you can do vinyl shirts, so I could actually make them one by one. I don't know how that will work with my splatter type stuff, because you have to peel all the vinyl and you have to peel all those little baby dots, and I work in that field and it sucks. It really does. So if I can find a screen printer in Orlando that can do a few shirts at so much or something. I'm working on it. I'm hoping I will at least have one made for myself before Sci-Fi Barto in February. And then hopefully I will make some other shirts. But I will check the design in red for you, Terry, and we'll see. Uh, oh, cool. I've done a few t-shirts over the years. Yeah, yeah. It's especially trying to do the vinyl ones and stuff like that with the small vinyl, because I always got to do splatter stuff. I always got to do messy things. So uh, keep an eye out on that. I will be doing pre-orders for them, and I'll try to do a few different colors and get them all together. And it'll take a few weeks to get them in, or however I decide to do it. But I'll keep you guys posted. But parental advisory shirt is coming. There's, and then I may make a reversed one to wear when I'm with the Kitchen Killers, so it's regular looking on the screen, just to cause more chaos. Because even the guys have, I mean, we were sitting down at Outback, and I cuss. I behave here, and I behave when I'm at shows, and I try to put on a little bit more of a professional thing, but I cuss like a sailor. My mom raised me, and my mom was raised by a truck driver, and we got a mouth on us. And the guys have learned that here and there. So yeah, parental advisory. So I hope you guys dig the shirt. I hope you are all interested in purchasing one. And those will be coming out early in 2019. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. What else? What else? What else? What else? Do you guys want to see the painting that I'm working on? That I totally lost my mind and decided to just go big on the first one. All right. Ugh. So, if you guys are not aware, there's the new Spider-Man movie coming out. Yeah, it's so the canvas is what is it? I think this is one of the 48s. Yeah, I think it's 48 by 24. I think. I threw away the paper. Hold on. That's what they make tape measures for. Yep, 48 by 24. So, with the thought of doing stuff that I wanted to do, I have had tons of ideas for paintings. And I've had to put them to the side because of doing commissions and a bunch of other stuff and kind of slightly being depressed on things and ignoring everything. So yeah, I decided for the first one I wanted to go big, and I do not have a Miles Morales print, and I am really excited for the new movie Spider-Man: Enter the Spider-Verse. So with like the first images, first posters that were coming out for Enter the Spider-Verse, it was Miles Morales in his. It wasn't like the full Spider-Man outfit. I'm not sure how it works because I haven't seen the movie. But he's got the hoodie, the jacket, the shorts, and in their version, it's the city's up above and he's falling towards the city, but he looks like he's falling up. It's really cool, and I liked it, but I wanted to, of course, do my own version. So mine is him actually falling down into the city. I got the city all underneath here, a couple of big buildings, the sky. So this is going to be kind of like the Gotham thing where the buildings, like, I'm going to put a little bit more detail with this one. I'm going to put some more stuff, some more here. I may try to hide some, what do you call it? Some like hidden Easter eggs of like Spider-Man stuff throughout it. I don't know how many, but I'm going to try to sneak in a few here and there. And then Miles is going to be like pretty detailed. But then I'm going to have some streaks coming off of him, I think, off the top. So it, like they'll start strong here. So like his shoelace, some shoes, and they'll all come off some pieces so it looks more like he's falling. I'm not going to go too crazy because I know I've messed up a couple, like the Spider-Man woman when she's, or Spider-Girl or whatever she was, hanging off the flagpole. I really made that heavy. I'm not going to do that. It's just going to be a few streaks coming up to make it look like he's falling down faster. But yeah, this has been 2 sessions or so. So I got a decent amount more to do. I got to get the city here and all these details. But yeah, this is the newest beast in work in progress. So keep an eye out for that one. Oh, God. Hey, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but there is a fan on above the painting. and I just whacked the crap out of it. This is why Josh doesn't have nice things. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try to hide Oscorp in there. That is one of them. The Bugle, maybe. I don't know what's all in Miles Morales' universe. I did not read much of it, but I do. I like his spider suit. So yeah, I gotta see what I can hide into it. I'm hoping to see. I probably won't see the movie this weekend, but I want to see it next weekend. Hopefully on my birthday, I'm gonna go see that. So maybe that'll help if I'm not done with it already. I may kind of trying to be having it done before next week. So with that, and then let's see, what else am I working on? So the next one after this is there's a cosplayer. I'm really not liking my computer right now. There is a cosplayer that I follow on Instagram. The name is escaping me at the moment, but I got to meet her at Tampa Bay Comic Con. I've been following her for a very long time. I absolutely love her cosplays. Does a lot of Harley cosplays and a variety of other cosplays, but she's phenomenal. She's great. She's very cool to follow, and she's done. She has this very cute picture when she was like at a steak and shake or something, and she was in full Harley getup, and she was bombshell Harley. So she's sitting like cutely drinking a milkshake. So I talked to her and I told her I would love to work with her. She goes, whatever you want to do, whatever thing. So that is going to be hopefully the first one. Hopefully she still wants to work with me. But I will be contacting her when I'm done with that beast, because that's probably going to be the next one. And I think it's going to be another big painting. I'm thinking that one may be 24 by 36, because might as well go big. They don't sell too much at any size, so I'm doing it whatever size I feel like. But yeah, I want to do that one bigger, and then I'm gonna try to make it look like it's not like she'll be still sitting in the same environment, but I'm gonna try to tweak it so it looks like her and Joker have taken over this fast food restaurant. There's gonna be some blood, some splatter, some things, or there may even be. I may try to figure out how to get Batman's shadow in it or Joker's shadow. I don't know, but that is in the. Is that a good O, Terry, or a bad O? I'm not sure. Um, but that is my next one, and then there's another Harley I want to do. Yeah, Pulp Fiction-ish. Yeah. Then there's another Harley I want to do. I want to do full classic Harley. There's another cosplay girl that I follow that I have not talked to, but there's a very cool image that I want to use of her that she worked with, or that she did, and that will go with the Catwoman painting that I did with Harley Quinn. There's too many different cosplayers, but you guys have seen the Catwoman I've done. I want to do a Harley Quinn and a Poison Ivy with it. There's a Harley I already know that I want to go with that one. Still working on trying to find a Poison Ivy that catches my eye and get it to the right thing. I talked to somebody a while ago, but I've put off so many projects. I've talked to people, but that now I'm going to. I don't know how much I'll get done in the next few months. I'm really working on it. I got to finish a ferry. I've got a couple other ferries. I got to reach out to somebody that took some pictures of some people that I met at a tattoo event that they wanted to be fairies for me and like pin up fairies. So I got to get that info and those pictures. There may be some devils and angels coming in because I need to do something other than fairies. I really want to do a mermaid. So yeah, I'm really in the mood to do some stuff. Um, Also, real quick, I have two polls on my JBauerart fan page, and I've shared them on all the other pages too, except the newest one. But there's two polls. One poll is to choose to help me pick where I should go in 2019. Feel free to vote as many different places you want, add places, and vote on those. I don't care. I'm just trying to get a feel of who wants to see me where in 2019. I think so far, Tampa Bay Comic Con, MegaCon, and Pound the Grape are winning, the last I checked. Excuse me. So I'm being very picky on conventions, at least. Pound the Grape I can always go to, but I just tossed it in there to give some people ideas of other places I could go to. Currently debating with myself on the wrestlers, Disney and others. I'd like to see. Yeah, wrestlers are definitely coming in 2019. I keep saying I want to do them and then I never get to them, but I think that might be a good avenue to go to broaden my stuff even more, which may be a problem for me. I don't know. I do so much different stuff that may be hurting me, but I don't care because I'm going to keep doing it because it entertains me. The very first painting I'm going to do of wrestlers is going to be Alexa Bliss. I really want to do a painting of her. I was thinking, yeah, definitely Heart Foundation. I'm already thinking Alexa Bliss, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles. I want to do AJ Styles. I don't know if I want to do WWE AJ Styles. I love him, and I so love that he's in wrestling or in WWE. But that haircut, the mom hair, I loved when he was in TNA and he had the short spiky hair. This and the mom hair just keeps getting more and more interesting. It's like just trim it a bit. Just go like I don't know. So Randy Orton, Hulk Hogan, NWO Hulk Hogan. I mean, I could just spend years and years. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too. Terry is the TNA ROH. Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever shown the drawing I did. It's actually out in the kitchen area. I did a drawing of AJ. It was back when I was messing with colored pencils still, and Prismacolor pencils and stuff like that. And it's in the TNA building, and it's AJ doing the phenomenal forearm and going after Kurt Angle. I had that. I drew it all out and colored it all, and I got AJ to sign it. And he was showing it off to guys like Samoa Joe, Kaz, and a couple other people that were at the signing. It was really cool. Yeah, I'll have to post that up later. I forget how many wrestling fans actually follow me too. I am a huge wrestling fan myself, if you have not noticed. But yeah, wrestling paintings are coming in 2019. I'm putting it out there. Terry, make sure every so often just go, hey, where's the wrestling paintings? But I think there's this one of Alexa Bliss I really want to do. There's a couple of paintings I want to do with her. I may even do. She dressed up kind of like a Harley Quinn style. She's done a bunch of different wrestling or comic book inspired outfits for her wrestling gear. So that is coming up soon. I dinged. Who wants to talk to me now? Oh, Monster's sending me things. That's cool. Um, but yeah. So, so I got distracted. So if you want to pick where, or if you want to help me pick where I'm going to in 2019, especially in Florida, to be honest, anywhere outside of Florida, I will probably not go to in 2019. I have gone out of town or out of the state of Florida 5 or so different times to sell my artwork, and it is bombed, bombed. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. But I'm gonna stay in Florida for now. I gotta build up Florida a little bit more in whatever way I can, and then maybe in 2020 branch out to out of state again. But feel free to add them so I can kind of see where people want me to go to. Um, who knows? Maybe I can try to figure out how to get to Ohio sometime soon. Let's see. Balor back when he was went through quite a few. Yeah, I loved Balor when he had all this. Like that's how I found out about him was because I kept getting people sending me pictures of him painted up. He is at the top of my list. Him and the Demon. And then I may do stuff, throwback stuff. I want to get a good build up of very well known things that are current people and like some legend stuff too, and then kind of branch off to like things that are like personal ones. But yeah, those are definitely in the works. But help me pick where to go is one poll. The other poll was what would you like to see me paint? In all honesty, I'm gonna paint whatever I'm in the mood for, but I would like to know what people like. Are you here to see the trees? Are you here to see live painting with the Kitchen Killers? Uh, Marvel, DC, wrestling, cityscapes, ocean things. Like the one girl commented on there that she loves seeing the ocean and the sunset and the palm trees. I don't think I had that done last time. No, I just finished that. I had to send it out though because it had to get to the person that commissioned it. But yeah, I did a painting about the size of Gotham of a sunset with the ocean and some waves and some palm trees. It came out great. Came out better than I even thought, especially for my first sunset painting. But she would love to see more of those. My mom would love to see more of those because she'll probably try to steal all of them. But that is coming soon. Thank you very much, Terry. I appreciate that. And by the way, I have bigger canvases than the one I showed you. There are one, two, three, four. There are four canvases sitting over there that are 36 inches by 48 inches. I already have plans for two of them. So the one is been sitting in my head for at least a year now. Uh, what I want to do is I want to get spray paint or some splatter paint or something, and I'm gonna have it long ways, and I'm gonna do a rainbow of splatter. It'll go one color in like 4 or 5 different spots or 7 different spots. I gotta plan it out a little bit. And it may be spray paint or maybe just like trying to figure out how to splatter big splats onto it. And then I'm going to do a uh, a cityscape over it. I may do Orlando specifically, or I'm just gonna do just a city thing, and it could be any city that somebody wants. That's kind of why I leave some of them open, because they're like, oh, it's this city. Oh, it's this city. What is it? What is it? It's just a cityscape. If you think it looks like, if you take this out and you think that looks like Gotham, it's Gotham. Or if you think it looks like something from Doctor Who or something from the, I try to leave it open so anybody could buy it. If I went and turned that green, it would look like Arrow. If I turned it red, it would probably think you would think of Flash. So I'm going to do more of those. I'm going to do this multicolor one. I don't know if anybody's going to buy it, but it's just one of those things that are stuck in my head. It could be for San Francisco, like Terry said. It could be a symbolism for the Pulse shooting that happened here in Orlando. If I make it and I can figure out a way to donate it to make more money for the Pulse Fund or whatever, I'm down for it. I don't care. I'm just doing things that are stuck in my head that are entertaining to me. So that is coming soon. I'm going to try to live stream it, either here on YouTube. I don't know. And then I will also record it as well. So once the holidays are done, we get a little bit. If I see a warm weekend coming up, like a Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna go. That's what I'm doing. That is gonna be my time. So yeah, that's all coming up. This is almost an hour long. I hope you guys are having fun. That's it, man. Get them out and on campus. Exactly, exactly. My light is not bright enough. Is it still dying? Does it get brighter when I unplug it? I really gotta set a reminder to charge that thing before I start, or before Thursday. Let's see, last minute thing. So vote on the polls, please. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you like. And add things. I don't care. Just let me know. I'm trying to get feedback. So join the Facebook page, the Facebook group page, JBauerart / Josh Bauer fan page, or whatever it's called. Please join that. Upcoming things. So next week, next Friday, I will be with the Kitchen Killers. I don't think they've fully announced what they're doing yet. But we're doing a little thing together. I'm going to be live painting. They're going to be doing their music. Some other shenanigans may happen. So please keep an eye out for that. I wonder if you could see me better if I put it underneath me. Sorry that the videos, my light is dying, so we're going back to old school. But yeah, so the December 21st, 9:05, I will be with the Kitchen Killers, so please make sure to tune into that. I don't know if I'll be able to share it directly. I will talk to Shelly to make sure she can share it at least on my fan page, the group page that I was just talking about. So if you really want to keep an eye out for that stuff, because where we're going to be at, the reception is dead. And we got to keep the bandwidth open for the guys' show. So I actually turned it off during the show, but I will ask Shelly. She shared it the last time, so I'll make sure she shares it again. But we're going to be doing some cool stuff with them, some surprises, some who knows what else. So that will be coming up December 21st. And then I don't really have anything major going on until February. February 16th. I have to check a date of something later. No, that's a Monday. Never mind. So February 16th, I will be at Sci-Fi Bartow with, I'll be there. I have a booth. The Kitchen Killers will be there. I don't know if I'm doing something with them or not. We may figure out something. Uh, Hanging with Web Show will be there. Dishes and Stitches. Um, a bunch of my artist friends will all be there. I'll try to get a list to let you know, but that'll be in Bartow, Florida. It's a street fair kind of thing meets a comic book convention all smashed together to make one awesome event. It's very cool. We have a great time, and it's a cool way to go see some of my friends, sell some artwork, and have a blast. So I will be there. And then also in February, and this is another thing I want to talk about real quick, I am going to be doing an episode of Full Frontal Nerdity. Gotta watch saying that. Full Frontal Nerdity. It's a podcast here in Orlando. Little bit on, I think they just started this year. It is a fellow BDM from the Tom and Dan fans. He started his own podcast, a nerd podcast, and he's been trying to get me on for a few months now, but we keep getting sidetracked. So we officially made a date. I'm going to go record with him, and we're going to talk about myself, art, and who knows what else. But that is coming up in February. And with saying that, if you have a podcast, if you're watching this and you have a podcast and you would like to have me on as a guest, please reach out to me. Or if you have a favorite podcast and they're looking for guests, reach out to them and let them know about me. That's it, man. Oh, that's a different thing. But please, if there's a podcast that you follow that would like to talk to someone like me, I think I'm pretty good at BSing. I had my own podcast for a year that kind of fell through for other reasons, not me sucking. No, but and I've been on a couple different podcasts. I know how to BS with people. I know how to do great stuff. I will also be with. I'm waiting for them to schedule me something, but Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce, good friends of mine from the past. They will be at Sci-Fi Bartow as well, and they're doing they're doing recording interviews, so I'll be hopping on with them. But yeah, I want to be on more podcasts in 2019. I kind of left it go. I didn't know. I suck at reaching out to people, and I got to get better at it. But I want to be on more podcasts in 2019. So if you're connected to one, know one, like one, please reach out to them and give them my info so I can get on the show. Other than that, I think that's it for now. We went for a full hour and 2 minutes. Apparently, I had a lot of crap to talk about, and apparently, I'm not painting tonight. Yes, like Terry says, like, share, tell your friends and family, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're still looking for something to buy for Christmas, get it in the next day or two, and I'll try to get it out this weekend. But we're getting right to the end. I mean, we're on that wire, so please. Like, share, support. Support my friends, please. Hanging with Web Show just let me know that they just told me earlier today that as a thank you for supporting them as much as I do, they are going to be supporting me even more and giving me a shout out on, I think, every episode. So here is my shout out to them. Thank you very much, guys. Garrett, Dina, and Sage, and Cosplay Michael. Thank you very much for the support over in 2018. Thank you, Garrett, for listening to me complain about trying to light my canvases on fire. And I even told him, I'm like, whatever you guys want to do together, if we want to figure out something to do and make it happen, tell me. I'm open to anything. I just don't like bugging people. I feel like me going, hey, do you want to do this? Hey, you want to do this? I feel like I'm bugging people and annoying them. So I love when people reach out to me and go, hey, let's do this. Yeah, sure, cool. And I'm trying to be more open to things. But Hanging with Web Show, if you are not subscribed to them, please go down below. You can find them easily on my Facebook or my YouTube channel. I have them listed with a bunch of their interviews. And I think it automatically updates through there. And then what else? And then the ICN Web TV, make sure to go subscribe to that, because that is a great way that they're working on building everybody up. So I'm featured on there. Dishes and Stitches, Kitchen Killers, and Hanging with Web Show are all featured on that YouTube channel. So please like, subscribe, and share to them. Kitchen Killers, Dishes and Stitches, Cosplay Michael, I don't know who else. If you want to do a sponsorship with me, I'm kind of open to that too. I don't know how we're going to make it work. I'm even up for if you're a restaurant and just want to give me food once in a while. I'm cool with that. I'll talk about your place. I don't care. But yeah, I'm trying to make different things work. So please like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. For the people that do follow me and are super supportive, thank you very much. Terry, you are one of them. You are an awesome dude. I really appreciate it. I almost swear there because I was gonna say the F word, but the F word's bad. And if you don't get that joke, I'm sorry. But yeah, Terry, thank you for supporting me. Kim, Ryan, whoever. The light died. I went so long, the light died. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next week. Later.